things that I left unsaid.
Hello everyone, this is FantasyEsque and welcome back to Vampire Amazon with the Salazar Coven. When we left off in the previous episode, we wrapped up our celebrations for Sol Ranarain and Princess Isadora's birthdays. Along with that, we had a look at the calendar to see some of the events that are going to be coming up over the next few days. The most exciting of which, probably right now for everyone, is the Throne Jubilation, which is going to occur pretty soon. I think the day after today, in-game by the way, not in real life. So, we are picking up right now with Princess Wisteria, who is, again, mourning as usual, the alchemists that have passed away, and we can see the lovely Rose, Lady Rose in the background there with her picture. It's been quite a while since she left us, but it's good to know that her memory is being remembered by one of the most evil vampiresses we have ever had born in the Coven. But it's actually, Royal Studies today. That's right. It is the Royal Studies. And so the teenagers, all three princesses, are actually going to be taking part in something that the Queen has decided, a skill that the Queen has decided they need to focus on. And I've done this through randomization, of course. Typically, we would have the scholar decide this sort of thing, but as we know, Nymphadora did leave in the previous episode, so the Queen has taken over those duties because we're not going to be having a replacement advisor. Also, I still haven't replaced the ambassador that passed away, so if you guys want, you can keep sending me your submissions, and then whenever I go ahead and decide to change her, I will get that done. But, okay, let's hit this on play and let the ladies go about their own things. Now, Wisteria and Isadora are inconsolable, and I think it was triggered by one of the deaths that we had, the ambassador dying. And so as a result, they haven't been able to focus on their training, especially Wisteria, which is not good because she's the heiress. And her sister is just zooming ahead of her, as you can see, with all her PowerPoints. She's already starting to kind of take the lead at this point, which is not supposed to be the case. Now, some of you have been saying that Zelda may just have gone ahead and deliberately made it so that an ambassador died because she knows both of her sisters' slight addiction to death and their attraction to the soul repository and seeing all of the deceased alchemists and constantly being in mourning and sad. And she most probably knows that if you are emotionally compromised, you cannot train. So some of you have been saying maybe Zelda intended for that to happen so that while her sisters are drowning in gloom and all that kind of stuff, she can just zoom ahead with her training with ease. And I don't know, guys, but I don't know if Zelda would be that evil. I feel like that's something that her sisters would do. But I can see Zelda being someone who is kind of ambitious with her abilities and very dedicated to her training. So I don't know. She may have done it. She may not have. Or if something, I feel like it's more likely the case that rather than arrange for an ambassador to be killed, if an ambassador was close to death, I feel like Zelda would just ignore the ambassador and let her die rather than save her so that she could reap the benefits or the rewards of whatever would happen afterwards, which we are kind of seeing. But I have played quite a bit through the day because I was getting Marigold to make a bunch of potions and stuff, so it is already 4 p.m. and we probably shouldn't waste time. But, guys, the skills that the princesses are supposed to be practicing today, for Wisteria, the Queen has decided that she would like Wisteria to focus on the guitar skill. She would like Zelda to focus on the dancing skill, which look at that. I didn't even have to tell her. Zelda's already onto it. And she would like Isadora to focus on the painting skill. Now, we do know that the Throne Jubilation, oh yes, is in the next day. It's coming up. Everyone's pretty much gotten their gifts arranged for the Queen, so that should be pretty exciting. So I was going around doing that as well. But it seems as though the Queen wants to focus on the arts for her daughters, maybe because I don't think there's a vampire that has been focusing on the arts, particularly guitar and painting. So we have put down an easel and a guitar over here in the night garden. So we're going to send Wisteria to practice on this. So come on, Wisteria. This is what you need to be doing for the royal studies. And it's actually really good timing because these guys, hopefully that alleviates some of her sadness, but also this is just perfectly in time with the Throne Jubilation. And of course, all the ladies know what's happening, and I have no doubt they're all probably vying for the titles that they're going to be carrying for the next year about who is the most beautiful, who is the smartest, and who is the most artistically inclined and skillful and all those kind of things. They probably are very looking forward to this because we haven't had something like this happen since the previous queen was in power. We know that with the crown tribute, Athena got rid of it, but she's brought the Throne Jubilation, which is a variation of that. So no doubt everyone's going to be looking forward to honing their own personal skills. Zelda's already doing what she needs to do. Isadora needs to come here. And, ooh, you know what? She's going to do a sad painting. Why not? She's feeling very upset. Let's channel that into an art form. And she'll go ahead and practice that. So that's really good. A lot of these ladies are still in their party wear, which is interesting to see. I don't mind leaving them in their party wear if that's what they want to go around in. But, oh well. Maybe in the Throne Jubilation we'll get the ladies to put on their formal wear because it's going to be a formal event. I don't know if we're going to invite other ambassadors and stuff. We might not. But definitely these guys will probably. I'm also wondering, where are we going to put these paintings? Maybe probably around this chamber. Any paintings that are made, we'll put it around. So there we go. Both the evil princesses can train together. I love it. Oh my goodness. And this should help Isadora too. Now, even though she's not in line directly to become queen, we've got Wisteria for that, and then Zelda as a backup. The thing is, it's still probably best for her to be training her skills regardless, so that in the unlikely event that both her sisters fail at challenging their mother, then Isadora can go ahead and try her luck. So there we go. Also, did we give you the bloodline tattoo? I think we did. I can't see it, but I think we did. Yeah, we did for both the girls. It's just that the hair's long, and so we can't see it. But how interesting is that? Okay, she's going to watch her twin. You know what? It would be so nice if both Wisteria and Zelda could go ahead and actually be friends with each other. That would make me so happy. And I know some of you guys were saying that maybe for extra drama, Zelda can be trained in secret by Freya, and that might, cause some, like, a power play or something in the future. But in all honesty, Freya doesn't have to train Zelda in secret. Because I think the idea behind that, you guys are saying, is that if the queen finds out, that might put a rift between the priestess and the queen. But Zelda's already pretty much in line to become priestess, and whatever training she gives to to Zelda is going to be okay. Not only that, but the queen and the coven, they almost always encourage teaching the younger generation. No amount of knowledge or area of knowledge is forbidden to them. Of course, some things might be kept within their own circle. Like, for example, Freya might pass on certain information and techniques regarding what a priestess does to Zelda that she might not tell others, but it's not like there any evil practices that she's keeping from the queen. It's just pieces of knowledge that others find irrelevant, and so she's not really going to share it with them. She's going to share it with Zelda, since Zelda's in line, and that kind of stuff. Like, for example, a lot of the teachings that Amanda had and Morgana had, because I'm pretty sure over the ages they would have written journals and put their thoughts and stuff. Oh, are you done already? Well, let's sell this, and then you need to make something else. You guys are going to keep practicing until 2 a.m. Wisteria's not going to be able to go, and you're not going to be able to go, so there we go. Let's go ahead and make another sad painting. That was terrible, by the way. That was terrible, Isadora. But keep practicing, keep practicing. I'm sure you'll get somewhere at some point. And look at that. How would Isadora feel about this? I don't think she's that... Is she self-absorbed? No, she's not. But at the same time, how would she feel about everyone kind of giving attention to Isadora and not to her? I don't entirely know. I don't entirely know. I do see her as somewhat... I feel as though she may be a self-absorbed character, but no clue. No clue. It's definitely not one of her traits, but then again, we'll use the traits as a skeleton to see how dynamic our characters are, give us a basis to build our characters upon. But... Oh, Zelda! Zelda! I got too excited that you were spending time with your sisters, but no, you're supposed to be dancing, honey. You're supposed to get your dancing skill up. So, let's go and practice some dancing. And she's having fun. Practicing the skill that the queen has allocated to her. And oh, look at this! The queen is personally supervising Wisteria. Maybe the queen feels as though she hasn't been checking up on her eldest daughter and her heiress enough. And that Wisteria's been distracted recently, so she has decided to take it upon herself to supervise her daughter. Maybe. It kind of seems that way. Even if she's doing... Look at that. She's doing her own exercises, of course. The queen never forgets that you have to be physically ready at all times. So we have that going on with her. I love it. I love it. Okay. Well, while these gals are doing their own skills and practicing what they need to, we should probably go ahead and... Oh, looks like some of our lovelies are going to be getting thirsty. So, Rowan, I think you would appreciate it if Marigold came and helped you out a little bit. So let's give you a potion. And Marigold, did you make anything? No, I don't think so. We'll get Marigold to go and deliver the stuff she needs to deliver, and then most probably go back and see if we can cook up a few more potions, because when we have the Throne Jubilation happening the next day, then the queen's most likely going to want to come in and take her pick of the prizes that she needs to give out. So Marigold, let's get you going along and delivering what you need to. And Soul might be feeling the thirst pretty soon. Who else? Just Soul? I think Soul can last a little bit. So we'll give it to Rowan, and then we'll send Marigold to experiment a little bit more. And then Rowan, let's get you drinking. Here we go. Excellent. And actually, things like Nimble Mind, that would probably help out with whichever sim is doing their training. So, you know what? Hold on a second. Isadora, don't go to sleep yet. Don't go to sleep. Let's sell this. Also, Rowan's never really used the Nimble Mind potion she's had, but I wonder if she would want to help out one of the princesses. And if she did, which one? Because right now, during the royal studies, whoever has the potion of Nimble Mind is probably going to get a boost in skill gain. So what we'll do is we'll have a look at her relationships to see who she's closest to. Now, it seems as though she's not that close to Isadora at all. Wisteria a little bit more, but she's friends with Zelda. Yep. So I think she is going to gift that potion to Zelda. So let's go ahead, Potion of Nimble Mind, even though Rowan is the one who received that, I'm pretty sure as a present. She's going to give it to Zelda. She's never really had any use for it. So Zelda can drink it, and so that she can kind of get her dancing skill up a lot faster. So, come on. Come on. Let's go give her the Potion of Nimble Mind. There we go. There we go. And Zelda, my darling. See, it pays to be nice. Although she isn't nice. She's a mean sim. She's like Ursula. She's like Ursula. Except, because her sisters are so evil, it looks like she's nice. Like, the standard of niceness and kindness has kind of dropped very low. I feel like. So there we go. She's feeling confident. She's going to go dance, and that's going to give her a big skill boost, I'm fairly sure. Yep, there we go. She's going to get her dancing skill up a lot faster. And let's jump back to her sisters. Isadora. Yeah, it's difficult to stay here, I guess. Let's make another sad painting. I'm hoping this is helping you vent. Which is why I keep getting her to do the sad paintings. Where'd she go now? Okay, she's going to be coming back around. And then she's going to focus on that. Marigold, good to see that you're cooking up your potions over here. And is there a reason you're sad? Oh, yeah, of course. So, excellent. Wait, unappreciated gift. Oh, maybe one of the girls. Was it Rowan? Did she really not like the potion you gave her? But you guys are friends. So I really don't know what's going on. I have no clue. But I guess I'll leave them to it. Both Sapphire and Sakura are still toddlers, so they haven't aged up at all. Okay. Well, good to note. Good to note. And what? Ursula just became good friends with Sol. Oh, I love that. Wisteria, you're bringing people together with your music. Look at this. Almost everyone is here to watch her. Pretty much everyone. And looks like these two have been getting along, mother and daughter, which is very nice to see. Because they haven't had a lot of time to do that, I think. So, isn't that sweet? I love it. And, oh my goodness, be insulted by Zelda. Why doesn't Zelda like you? I thought you and Zelda were getting along. Because she's mean. That's right, because Zelda's mean. At the end of the day, she's a meanie. So, okay, you want to go watch as well? Well, why don't you rake some leaves? I know it's raining right now, but why don't you rake some leaves? Let's rake leaves out in the rain. I know, it's thunderstorming, but she's gonna rake some leaves. Why? Because, maybe the queen or someone told Oriana to go and help out. Although I don't know why the queen would... If anything, I feel like the queen would be fond of Oriana. Because she is Nymphadora's daughter. Now, it doesn't seem as though she is close with the queen or anything, so I don't know, maybe the queen's indifferent to her. But, aw, look at how I feel so bad for Oriana. I feel terrible. Let's rake some more leaves. I do feel bad. It feels as though because the mother's not here, she's kind of lost and helping out with the chores. But you know what? It actually makes more sense to me that instead of being ordered to do that by the other vampires, because I don't see the vampires ordering anyone to do chores, maybe Oriana doesn't really have any friends around here, and she feels out of place watching the princess perform, and the princesses do their own thing, so maybe she thought, hey, maybe I can help the butler out and the servants out by going ahead and doing my best. Let's continue experimenting. I can help them out by raking the leaves outside. Maybe that's what she thought. And come on, Marigold, come on. If you can find some more potions to make, some new recipes, I'm sure the queen would very much appreciate that. So let's try and do our best and come up with a few more things, because I guarantee you don't know everything. She's discovered quite a bit, though. Let's check really quick to see what she knows. Drink potion. No, we're not going to drink the potion. Where's your magic book? Spell book. That's what I meant. Okay, so alchemy. Oh, she knows everything but one. Ah, she doesn't know the potion of immortality, but she's pretty much figured out the potion of good fortune, plentiful needs, nausea, nimble mind, magical aura, alluring aura, emotional stability, perk purging, forced friendship, masterful insults, potion of rejuvenation, curse cleansing, transcendent charmer, prompt resurrection. So she pretty much has figured out everything except for the immortality. Okay, we'll keep experimenting to see if you can figure out the immortality one as well. But we do have a good selection of things. Now, with the brewing of potions, she doesn't have a lot of the ingredients we need to make a lot of these. So, it might be a good idea, actually. You know what I'll do? Yeah, we don't have a lot of the ingredients we need. So, actually, what we might do is that as soon as the royal studies are over, we're gonna have a couple hours between that and when the ladies are going to be starting. Hold on a second. The Throne Jubilation, when the Throne Jubilation officially starts. I will send Marigold to the Magic Realm so that she can go to Costa's Alley and buy a bunch of ingredients. Yeah, so we need to keep some stores and stocks, honestly, otherwise we can't make half the things that she comes up with. But let's go sell this and see if you... Are you really tired? I don't think you're that tired. She's just very sad. Okay. Oh, look, Wistaria's in a good mood from all that playing. Excellent. So that means she should be on par to get training. Soul, Marigold needs to deliver a potion to you, doesn't she? She's kind of busy now, though. But I guess she has to stop and do what needs to be done. So let's get you to stop dancing. And we'll call over Marigold to deliver you a potion. Oh, my bad. My bad. Went through too quick. Went through too quick. Oh. Jeez, there's a lot of options. A lot of options. Okay, let's give a potion. Yep. And then it won't be long before you have to go off and go to the Magic Realm. And she has the Glimmerstone, I'm fairly sure. Nope, she doesn't. Wow, you don't have the Glimmerstone? Well, that's a bit crazy. I guess she's going to have to go through Glimmerbrook during this stormy, rainy night. But, oh well, things must be done the way things must be done. Do you really not have the Glimmerstone at all? Like, at all? Is there a way we can get the Glimmerstone? I don't actually know. I'm assuming you'd have to ask another spellcaster for Glimmerstone. But, yeah, okay, whatever. Let's get Soul to drink this up. Okay. Come on, Soul. Let's drink up. That was a good potion? Yep. And it looks as though the royal training is over. So, we'll leave everyone to their devices, and we're going to take Marigold out, although she's feeling a little bit terrible. So, let's drink up and go to the Magic Realm and see what sort of potions we can get. Now, I'll leave everyone practicing whatever skills they need until we come back. I'm pretty sure by the time we come back, they're going to be done. And look at Wisteria. She's been practicing for hours and hours and hours. Probably because her mother has been keeping track of her. And uh-oh. That wasn't so good. She just sabotaged herself. Come on, let's drink again. Let's drink again. Whatever potion you drank did not do you good. Is this one gonna work? Please? Yes, excellent. Okay. She is off now. On her own, of course. On her own. She's going to go to the Magic Realm. Well, first she's gonna go to Glimmerbrook, of course. Yep. Those two are still there. Actually, I don't know why I went to that location. It's going to be a longer walk to the portal that we need to get to. Oh well. We also have a lot of money and resources, so I don't think we need to worry about not having funds to purchase the stuff we need purchased. And quite a bit of ingredients we have. Freya does grow it. Actually, now that I think about it, Freya does grow a lot of the ingredients. But, yeah. Instead of having to collect specific ones, I'm just going to see if we can get everything that the store has. Okay, let's head over. Even though we are here at the embassy, we don't have time to visit. We need to go to the portal. So let's travel to the Magic Realm. Do you have your broom with you? Does she not have her broom? Ugh. We're going to buy a broom when we go there so that she can actually use it. I don't know where the one she had went, but it takes a lot more time for her to get to where she needs to, the way things are going. And look at this. We're spending the entire night out. Honestly, I should have gotten her... There we go. I sent her too far away. I should have gotten her to spawn near this lot. It would have been a lot easier. Look at this. It's practically morning. It's like 5 a.m. It's going to be 6 a.m. by the time she gets to that flippin' portal. Oh my goodness. Well, that's okay. That's okay. Let's head on inside. Let's head on inside. Enter the portal. See, this is supposed to be a successful and responsible alchemist, guys, because she's not sending a child through, she's going herself. We all know back in the day this is what cost Rose her life. But Marigold's done pretty well. Also, she's one of the few alchemists that has ever managed to get almost all the potions known. I mean, Rose and who is the other one? Melina? Yep, there we go. Rose and Melina didn't have nearly as much knowledge as Marigold does of their craft. So she's actually done pretty well, and she is only an adult. Look at this. She's only a young adult, I mean. She's not even an adult yet, and she's almost figured out every other potion except for the potion of immortality. That is a successful alchemist. So honestly, I am so happy with the work she's been doing. And she's been keeping like a really good store of plentiful needs potions. She got that mastered really quickly, and she's been discovering all sorts of new things. So I really like it. Guys, you know what that means? It means as soon as she discovers the potion of immortality, she can pick a school of magic and she can start training in that. It also means she can get a familiar for herself. Oh, that's amazing. That is flippin' amazing. Oh, throne jubilation. Throne jubilation time. Now, of course, we have the whole day to get that done. No need to stress. And we'll probably do it in the next episode, but wow. Okay. Well, what I'm going to do is we're going to get her a... I'm not sure if we need a lot of crystals, but I'll still get them. We'll grab a familiar, because I think we have some back at the... I'm fairly sure we have some familiars at the castle, but we'll grab one anyways, just in case we don't, so that she has at least something. Now, do we want the snub-nosed leaf bat or the glow frog? Or do we want the orb of the skull? And does she have a wand? She doesn't have a wand. We need to purchase a wand as well. I like the glow frog. I don't think I've seen that yet. Be warned to avoid the direct gaze of the glow frog. They're usually quite mischievous characters, although quite harmless when left to their own devices. You know what? I feel like she needs a mischievous familiar to help her out in life. So we'll get that, although she won't be able to free the familiar and link it to her until she's mastered alchemy. Then she can do it. We've got marble wand, bone wand, the wand of the sylvan forest. That looks so pretty. So pretty. But we all know that Marigold is a little bit... I don't know, how do I say this? She's a little bit self-absorbed. So I think a marble wand... something, look, encrusted with an elemental gem and has all the markings of elegance. I think she would find that appealing. So we'll get her those. Excellent. Let's always use wand, and we'll set that as favorite. So she'll always use the marble wand. That doesn't have a name, so if anyone has a name suggestion, then please let me know so that we can go ahead and name this wand. And who knows, we may pass it down to future alchemists. Wouldn't that be cool if we actually had a name for this wand and it becomes like a legacy item that gets passed down to future alchemists, and we can say, oh, that was the wand of Lady Marigold Covenrose, or that was the broom of Lady Marigold Covenrose, because I'm fairly sure brooms can be given names too. So let's have a look. And okay, we only have the magic mop and the gnarled wood broom. Well, I guess we'll get the gnarled wood broom for now. That's pretty much all we can afford. Well, not afford, but that's all they have over here. And we'll get an emerald, turquoise, a ruby, a fire opal, and that's it. We'll get one of each. Excellent. And then we need to get some potion ingredients. So let's buy potion ingredients. I'll get one each of everything there. Or maybe two each. We'll see. We'll see what they have available and how much of it they have. Okay, so we'll get pyrite, kissing gourami, a mandrake, although I'm pretty sure Freya has a mandrake. Apples she has. We'll get potatoes, obtainium, spotted heart frog. Oh, potion of perk purging. Nope. We'll get death metal. Should I get, that doesn't cost too much, so I think we'll get 5 of each. We'll get 5 of each, and then she can use these to make whatever potions she needs. So let's do that. I don't know, should we do 5 or should we do 1? It feels fair to have 1. You know why? Because each set that she makes gives her about 6 now. So we'll stick to 1 then. We'll stick to 1. And then next time she can come back and the amount of the potion ingredients we have will change. So we'll grab those. There we go. That makes me pretty happy. And we'll set the wood broom as her favorite. And if you guys have name suggestions for the wood broom as well, let me know so that I can start deciding what I want to name the wand and the broom, and those can both become the Coven Rose legacy items. So that'll be pretty cool. And I think we're pretty much done. So let's go home. We are going to go home straight from here. There we go. Doesn't she look beautiful in this garb? I think this is her cold weather outfit, which we don't see a lot of. But there we go. So she's going to head back to Glimmerbrook, and then I think from that to the castle. How do you feel about this shopping trip? I'm quite happy with what we did. I feel like we need to do that more frequently because we've kind of discovered all the potions. So there we go. That makes me really happy, especially knowing that potentially Marigold is going to spend her adult years kind of learning a new school of magic. And she might actually become one of the most accomplished alchemists we've ever had. At this rate, it definitely feels like it. I mean, Melina was the first alchemist we ever had, so she already has kind of a place in history. Rose was the first alchemist killed, so she has a very notorious place in history, but I think Marigold just might become the most accomplished alchemist we've ever had. Anyways, guys, with that said and done, I'm going to leave off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.